Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 15 Ultimate Team game with the Budget Squad. It's Season 1, Week 3, and before we go on into this game, I feel like I need to explain what a Budget Squad is to some people, because I never exactly did that yet, and I've gotten some comments like, how do you start a Budget Squad? I swear to God, I hit circle on that play. Joe Flacco just threw one of the worst passes you will ever see. Thankfully, Sproles gets the first down there, but yeah, someone asked me in the comment section, how do you start a budget squad and stuff like that, and where the squad is coming from and stuff like that, since I already have a MUT team. So a budget squad is basically a team where you don't spend any money on the game, which is like pretty much the exact opposite of what I'm doing on the Xbox One. No money, no help from anyone, nothing like that. You build a team on your own, and you know that's the way it works. And when you do a budget squad, you know you're working on that budget. You can only afford so many players for so many coins, since you only have so many coins. And the way to make coins without, spending money and opening packs and stuff like that is basically, grinding out head-to-head games or doing solo challenges. This dude lost like 7 yards in that power option there, but he's gonna get a ton of yards here on the face catch, which sucks. But yeah, so that's basically what it is. It's the no money spent squad, whatever you want to call it, budget squad. That's what it is. This team is on the PS4. My main team is on the Xbox One, but of course, as you guys probably know, I do play quite a bit of Madden on the PS4, and I started up a budget squad on this thing here. So that's that. Of course, there's no new changes from the previous week. If there's ever any changes on the team, I will, like if I get any new players or anything like that, I will address it. Or, I'll show you guys me buying in the auction block series. As that was a terrible read there. Like I mentioned, I'm still, a little bit rusty on some of these reads. I had circle wide open. I tried throwing a curl route there, and I should have gotten picked off there. Thankfully, we did not. 3rd down and 4, we're able to convert as Flacco throws another errant pass here. Second one in the first quarter. So Flacco is way off the mark right now, and it's definitely not making me feel good right now, because those were not even close, especially that circle one. I almost got picked off because it was so bad. That might have been like a touchdown there to Garcon, as we're slowly moving the ball downfield here. Flacco misses another throw. This is starting to piss me off now. Come on, Flacco. So I try to go to the run game to change things up, give Sproles a touch. There's nothing even open for Sproles to try. It's 3rd down and 10, avoiding the pressure with Flacco. Flacco using his feet in the pocket and finding Greg Olsen, who somehow gets the first down. I was like, all right, we'll get like a 4th down and 1. We'll go for it here. Instead, that happened. Then we dropped the pass. In this game, like the first 2 games we played, like one of them, there was like a quarter of a game since the guy quit right away. But first 2 games were absolute cakewalks. This game, you felt the effect. Well, I should say I felt the effect of playing with a budget squad more than I had in the first 2 games, because Flacco was missing open throws. The run game was getting stuffed for the most part. There was absolutely no running lanes to be found. Runs were stuffed right away. So on 3rd down and 17, big time mistake by my opponent there. He sends an all-out blitz. I mean, when someone comes out in 5 wide, it's not the worst idea to come out and blitz them and make them make a quick read, since there's no running back in the backfield to be blocking. But still, you got to make sure you don't leave open stuff like that. Speaking of open stuff, we have a blown coverage here, and we give up our first points of the season. Just like that. That one hurt, because like I said, it was a freaking blown coverage. But yeah, that dude just made the mistake. And Hawkins, of course, he's the perfect slot receiver, man. You guys have seen Hawkins do work, and he got that touchdown there as we give it to Hawkins. But he's not able to get anything on this one. 2nd down, we're going to run hard up here, trying to get some points before halftime. I think that's Reggie Wayne's first catch of the whole series right there. So welcome to the squad. Welcome to the series, Reggie Wayne. This dude Lance has more catches than Wayne at this point. Like, he's our 4th-string receiver. I realized while I was doing this that I definitely need receiver depth. I was working about running back depth. I need receiver depth too, because I got this dude Lens coming in. You guys saw earlier that one dude dropped the pass as we're moving the ball downfield to Darren Sproles to the 9-yard line here. Definitely thinking about punching this one in for a touchdown. And we got a lot of time in the pocket to think about it. I see Hawkins, but I'm late on the read, so I wait, and fire at the last second to be Pierre Garcon. That's going to be a touchdown, as this dude's trying to replicate the same play he used to get the touchdown last time. But obviously, I did expect it there, so we were there with Mitchell, but we dropped the pick. 6 seconds left. Might be the last play before half, and it looks like it will be. He's trying to take his last shot for his receiver, but that's double covered. Even if it's caught, it's not going to be a touchdown to Patterson, and that ends the half. So, yeah, like I said, the budget squad effects were coming up. You saw another one there, blown coverage by McCourty. That usually would not happen, as he throws into double coverage. And I think both of us were experiencing drop picks in this game, as he actually ends up getting a catch here over the middle of the field. Mike Mitchell didn't even move. Like, I don't know. Mike Mitchell, I wasn't a fan of buying him from the start. And I'm not a fan of him being on a team so far, because I don't know, I haven't seen him make one good play so far. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I really want that free safety Megatron, TBH, as there. I could have thrown the triangle there. I saw triangle, but I wanted to try out that route there. I mean, at this point, I kind of feel like the game is in hand. though I maybe thought that a little bit too early. It's 3rd down and 10. We throw to Greg Olsen, but Olsen's not able to make the catch in the middle. Once again, the effects of the budget squad. We punt the ball. I tried to corner it there, and the target was in the corner, but I guess it ended up in the middle of the field there. So we only get like 27 net yards in that punt there. He gets the ball at the 20. Not a good sequence there for us, and it keeps him in the game as he's running the ball, trying to get a little bit of read option on us, but we are ready for that. Hodges shuts down one down. Next play, though, he's going to take a deep shot again for Steve Smith, senior, getting the face catch for the 2nd time this game. He has 3 completions, 2 face catches, 1 blown coverage, and that other play he got in the middle, that post route. Besides that, Cam is locked down right now. Cam is continuing to get locked down. That might have been a pick there by Kerrigan, but the other guy was able to swat it. 3rd down and 10. He tries to run a screen pass. He doesn't even get it off in time. It's 4th down. He's trying to go back to his money play, but then he wants to hit an out route in double coverage. That did not fly with us. Turnover on downs there. Of course, in that field position, with a 2-possession game with the clock wind down, he needed to go for it there. So now I'm putting on Chew Clock. I'm like, really? Like, I don't feel like playing this guy. I really don't, you know? Sometimes I'll just not put on Chew Clock. I'm like, all right, this is some good time to try out plays and stuff like that. This guy, I was just not in the mood in playing. His phase catching offense and stuff like that, it was actually working, so I didn't want to stay in it, but we fumbled the ball. And we end up losing that fumble recovery there. Ronnie Lott on the recovery. Of course, everybody's got a free Ronnie Lott. This dude, though, actually had a pretty decent team, man. I never actually paused the game and checked it. I don't really check people's teams like that. But this dude did have a pretty decent squad. I mean, he had a Polamalu, and Polamalu is an elite. Like, all his cars are elite. So even he has like the 88 Polamalu, even though it's not going for much. That is an elite right there. That's at least one more elite than we got. He had Foster and Cam Newton. So that's some pretty decent players. But at the end of the day, we were definitely the better player out here. 4th down and 13. He ends up taking the sack from Sheldon Richardson, who's celebrating. And that is going to do it. He's going to quit the game. And we are going to win this game and stay undefeated. So I hope you guys see right here he quits. So I hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 15 Ultimate Team gameplays with the budget squad. And I will catch you guys for then.